I just wanted to ask anyone's opinion out there. There was an article, they put it by the obituaries. I guess it was an obituary that went viral or whatever, because it was, I guess this, you get the impression it was a wealthy family, but one of the daughters died of drug overdose, opioids. I don't. So apparently it was just what you'd expect. It was flowery, or they try to just talk about their positive aspects. I mean, well, what are you gonna do? It's all at that point. That's all you can do. So, I think they said there was a police chief, or I don't know what he was, but he said he had a problem with it because why does this make people care when millions of others have died and they're not all beautiful and they don't all look like you? It's like, dude, yeah, what are you talking about? What? Everybody else seems like they're barely hanging on themselves. I mean, I don't see anybody who's not. I mean, we're in a system now where it's not just work, it's not just work to sustain yourself. It seems like to keep a job, it's almost like you have to give them all of your life energy. And to guilt people now, I'm so fucking sick of it, because there's a billion things to worry about. There's suffering all around you. It's incessant. It's no matter what you do, there's gonna be. It's like, no, but you should feel more pain. It's like, how much pain can you possibly feel? Meanwhile, isn't it all by design? A lot of this is, like they say, it didn't start out even as a need to get high. It was people. They're worked to death. It's like you're supposed to go every day, but it used to be people. They would, of course, they'd work, but then there would be little rest times too. Now it wants you to be like this machine, a machine that never breaks. So they go to the doctor and they're like, oh, here's opioids. And it's like, oh, okay, I can get through the day without my back screaming in pain. That's good. But it reminds me of that Cheech and Chong routine where he's like, take these, man. And second later, he's like, oh man, don't take those, man. After I already took them. You know what I mean? It's not what they're calling it drug addiction now, but a lot of it, of course, didn't start that way. So the pharmaceuticals, I forget, but they always say it's easier to apologize than to ask permission. They're like the fairy that sprinkled them all over the place, like they're fairy dust. And then they might pay. What's the difference? Because the damage is already done. So are these just kind of like crack or anywhere else where drugs just seemingly show up out of nowhere? Is it just by design, just to call the herd or thin the population a little? And it's like, it's fine. I just wish they'd be honest about it. I just, on the other hand, wish they wouldn't expect just a workaday people to take responsibility for everything. You don't have control over it. You don't control the currency or the property or the resources or the food or the water or anything. Yeah, but you're supposed to be punished for it and feel the uh, yeah, you have to live among it. You're the one that's shit's gonna be stolen or broken into or cracked over the head when people can't get their drugs. Not the ones who make it. You. I tell you, it's unbelievable. Have a good Friday.